Welcome back to Stoic Talks. Have you ever wondered what it really takes to make someone choose you, think about you non-stop? Not just a passing thought, but something deeper, like a melody they can't get out of their head, or a shadow that lingers long after you've left the room. And hey, it doesn't matter if they've rejected you, if they seem distant, or if they've shown no interest. These dark tricks are so powerful that they'll turn the tables. They'll transform you into someone they can't ignore, someone they find themselves thinking about, even if they've tried to walk away. Each of these techniques is crafted to create a magnetic presence, one that lingers in their mind, that draws them in without you even needing to lift a finger. What if, instead of chasing, begging, or hoping for their attention, they started feeling drawn to you on a level they couldn't even explain? I'm talking about making them think of you not as a fleeting thought, but as something they can't shake off, a mystery they're compelled to solve. You've been there, hoping, trying, even bending over backward to get them to notice, right? But let's face it, that only makes you forgettable. Just another option blending in with everyone else who's giving too much too fast. It's not attraction, it's desperate inspiration, and no one is drawn to that. Let's be real. Life isn't a fairy tale. People are complex, and sometimes getting someone's attention and keeping it requires more than just surface-level changes. You're not here to hear about hitting the gym, updating your wardrobe, or practicing a new hobby. No, we're going straight to the heart of influence. These aren't ordinary tips. These are dark psychological principles with real power, able to create an undeniable connection that keeps you on their mind, whether you're around or not. Well, folks, I'm going to be straight with you. Today, we're diving deep into 11 dark psychology tricks. Real psychological tactics designed to make them choose you and even think about you non-stop. We're going to use dark tactics to get inside their mind in ways they won't even realize. This isn't about forcing them to like you. It's about becoming the person they can't help but be drawn to. Think of it like this. Instead of waiting for their attention, what if they started feeling that pull towards you? The kind that makes them check their phone, wondering why you haven't messaged yet? What if, without you saying a word, they start associating their best emotions, their moments of intrigue and curiosity, with you? It's not about manipulating their emotions. It's about mastering the subtle art of influence and attraction. Maybe you're trying to get someone new to notice you, or maybe there's someone distant who's slipping away. Either way, these tactics are going to keep you on their mind without you ever needing to beg or prove yourself. When you're using dark psychology, you're not the one chasing. You're not the one waiting around for them to realize your worth. Instead, you're creating an energy that makes you magnetic, unforgettable. Now affirm with me right now, I am their desire. Say it, believe it, and don't just let it fade as a passing thought. Write it down, make it real. Commit to it by putting it in black and white. Declare it in the comments loud and clear. Because when you write something down, you give it power. You make it tangible. As the saying goes, what you think, you become. So stop thinking it right now. Claim your worth boldly and make it solid. I am their desire. Declare it loud and clear in the comments as your undeniable truth, your new reality. This is more than just words. It's your commitment, your claim on the energy you're putting out into the world. When you write it down, you're not just saying it. You're declaring it, shaping your mindset, and setting the stage for what's to come. So don't hold back. Drop it in the comments confidently and unapologetically. I am their desire. Let this be the moment you decide to step into your power, to become unforgettable. Write it down, own it, and watch what happens next. Let me share a quote with you, one that captures the essence of what we're doing here. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Dark psychology isn't about forcing anyone's hand. It's about first mastering your own presence, your own energy, to the point where others can't help but be drawn to it. When you have that power over yourself, others feel it, whether they're aware of it or not. Let's be honest. Begging for attention is pathetic, and deep down, you know it. Every time you try a little harder, hoping they'll finally see your worth, you're only showing them that you don't see it yourself. Every text you send, every time you bend over backward to be available, you're losing a little more of what makes you powerful, attractive, and unique. People are drawn to confidence, to those who know their value, and it's time you stop handing your power over to someone who may or may not even deserve it. Number 1. Cultivate a growth obsession. Imagine a person who seems like they're stuck in place, repeating the same routines day after day, with little change in their thoughts or actions. They're predictable, living in a cycle of familiarity, rarely challenging themselves to grow or evolve. Now think about how it feels to be around someone like that. There's no spark, no excitement. They're like a background character in their own story. Nothing about them leaves a lasting impression. And let's be honest, they're probably not on anyone's mind for long after they leave. Now picture the opposite. Someone who's constantly growing, leveling up, and actively challenging themselves to be better every single day. They're filled with this energy of progress, and it shows. They're interesting, they're magnetic, and most importantly, they're unforgettable. You find yourself curious about what they're doing next, wondering how they're going to surprise you the next time you meet. That's what a growth obsession does. When you're driven by growth, you become captivating, someone they can't stop thinking about because you're always evolving. Every time they see you, there's something new, something better, and that keeps you on their mind. Let's get real for a minute. How many times have you changed something about yourself, hoping that they'd finally notice? Maybe you've tried to stand out, hit the gym, updated your look, or made yourself more available. You probably even dropped everything the moment they needed something, thinking that if you were always there for them, they'd see your worth. But where has that left you? They still treat you like an option, still act like they couldn't care less if you're around or not. And you're left wondering why nothing's working, why they're still not looking at you the way you look at them. The truth is, no amount of surface changes will ever make them truly see you. That temporary stuff might catch their attention for a second, but it won't make them think about you all the time. If you really want to be unforgettable, to have them wondering about you long after you've walked away, it's not about changing the outside. It's about transforming who you are on the inside. That's what cultivating a growth obsession is all about. Imagine this. Instead of waiting for their attention, you're laser focused on your own journey, on becoming the person you've always wanted to be. You're not sitting around hoping for their approval because you don't need it anymore. You're building a life so rich, so full, that it doesn't matter if they're in it or not. You're not a background character in your own story. You're the one in control, leveling up every single day. Now imagine them seeing that. Imagine the one who treated you like you'd always be there, no matter how little they gave in return, suddenly realizing that you're changing, you're growing, you're becoming someone they might just regret ignoring. A Stoic legend, Marcus Aurelius, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Think about that. The thoughts you allow into your mind shape your actions. your energy, and ultimately how others see you. When you're obsessed with growth, with being better every day, you're feeding yourself powerful thoughts. You're moving forward, becoming stronger, and that kind of energy can't be ignored. People can feel it. When you stop making everything about them and focus on your own growth, they'll start noticing, even if they don't want to. So, how do you actually cultivate this growth obsession? Forget about the superficial changes. This isn't about trying to look good to impress someone. It's about feeling good, because you know you're investing in yourself. Start by taking back control of your mind and your time. Stop letting them live rent-free in your head. Every time you find yourself thinking about them, redirect that energy towards something that makes you better. Set small, meaningful goals that push you to grow in ways that matter to you, whether it's building confidence, learning a new skill, or mastering a mindset that makes you resilient. Imagine what they'll see when they look at you from across the room, realizing you're not the same person they took for granted. They're left wondering what's different about you, why you're not chasing them anymore. Growth isn't loud. It doesn't have to be flashy. True growth shows in how you carry yourself, in the way you're no longer held back by the same old insecurities. It's in the strength they see in your eyes, the confidence in your step, the calm in your presence. And that's when it hits them. They may have missed out on something powerful. But let's get one thing straight. This isn't about impressing them. A growth obsession isn't for their validation. It's for yours. You're not doing this to catch someone's attention. You're doing it to become someone you admire, someone who doesn't need anyone's approval to feel whole. The best version of you isn't going to sit around waiting for someone to see your worth. You're too focused on becoming so good, so unstoppable, that they have no choice but to wonder what they lost. Now, there are some mistakes to avoid. One major trap is becoming frustrated when things don't work as fast as you'd like. Growth is not a quick fix, and a growth obsession isn't about instant results. It's about steady, committed progress. Embrace a Stoic mindset here. If someone rejected you, if they aren't giving you the attention you hoped for, it's not a sign that you're not good enough. It's just a moment, not a definition of your worth. Imagine this. Someone you cared about didn't see your value and walked away. The old you might have questioned everything, felt hurt, maybe even tried harder to win them back. But when you're truly growth-obsessed, you don't let rejection shake your foundation. Instead, you see it as an opportunity to redirect your energy inward, toward your own self-mastery. You're not growing for them. You're growing for yourself. And that means when someone doesn't see your value, it doesn't stop you from moving forward. It strengthens your commitment to becoming even better. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In other words, you can't control how others react to you, but you can control how you respond. When someone rejects or overlooks you, take it as a reminder to focus more on your journey. You don't need to prove anything to them, only to yourself. Every moment of rejection or setback is just fuel for you to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So let's make this commitment right now. Affirm with me, "I am always growing." Write it in the comments once and for all. Let it be your mantra, because from this moment on, you're choosing to grow, to move forward, to leave behind anyone who doesn't see your worth. And the best part? You're just getting started. Number 2, turn your routine into a ritual. So folks, till today, you might have woken up with thoughts about how to make them see your worth, how to get their approval, or how to make yourself more appealing in their eyes. Your every thought revolves around them, as if your value depends on their recognition. But let me tell you, this is the biggest mistake you're making. When your mind is consumed with pleasing them, you're ignoring the most important part of the equation, your own life. Today, that stops. Right here, right now, you're shifting your mindset. It's time to turn your routine into something that's genuinely attractive. Not for them, but for you. Think about it. How do you spend your mornings? Do you roll out of bed already thinking of what you can do to get their attention? That's what's keeping you stuck, feeding the idea that you're incomplete without their approval. But what if, instead, you started each day with a purpose just for yourself? Imagine getting up every morning and diving into a routine so powerful that it builds you up, strengthens your mind, and gives you a sense of fulfillment regardless of who's watching. This isn't about routine as a habit anymore. This is about ritual as a practice that transforms you from the inside out. A ritual is something sacred, something that you do with intention and purpose. Instead of going through the motions, you infuse meaning into the way you spend your time. Start small. Maybe it's dedicating a few minutes every morning to a mindfulness practice, or journaling about the goals you're working toward. Perhaps it's as simple as taking your coffee slowly, savoring each sip while reflecting on what you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be intentional. When your routine becomes a ritual, it changes your energy. You begin each day by building yourself up, creating a solid foundation that doesn't rely on anyone's approval but your own. When you approach life like this, they'll sense the change. They'll notice that you're not rushing to please them anymore. You're steady, centered, and fulfilled on your own terms. And that, my friend, is powerful. When someone sees that you're not dependent on them for your happiness, it draws them in naturally. You're no longer in the background, hoping they'll see your worth. You're at the center of your own life. Number 3. Choose a power phrase. When it comes to drawing someone's attention and making them see your worth, confidence is everything. And there's no faster way to cultivate confidence than by grounding yourself in a powerful personal mantra, a power phrase. Today, your power phrase is simple yet transformative. I am their desire. This isn't just a statement, it's a mindset shift. It's about anchoring yourself in the belief that you're already the person they desire, the one they can't help but think about. This phrase isn't about seeking validation from them. It's about creating a mental shift within yourself that radiates outward, catching their attention on a deeper level. Imagine, for a moment, instead of worrying if they notice you or if they're paying attention, you carry yourself as if you already have that attention. You're not waiting for validation, because in your mind, you're already chosen. This subtle shift does something incredibly powerful. It pulls you out of a mindset of wanting or hoping and places you in a state of undeniable confidence. When you say, I am their desire, you're training your mind to see yourself as magnetic, irresistible, and worthy of their admiration. Every time you feel doubt or insecurity creeping in, repeat your power phrase, I am their desire. Let it settle in your mind. Let it change the way you walk, the way you talk, and the energy you give off. This isn't about trying to force them to like you or play games. It's about shaping yourself into the type of person they can't help but notice. Think about how people are drawn to confidence. They're drawn to those who know their value, who don't seek validation because they already know they're enough. By repeating this phrase, you're not only convincing yourself, you're radiating an energy that makes you stand out. you become someone who doesn't rely on others for self-worth, someone who embodies strength and calm, someone who doesn't need anyone's approval but has it anyway. This self-assured presence is magnetic because it signals that you're not just a fleeting option, you're someone they need in their life. This power phrase also serves as a reminder to let go of desperate actions. You're not checking your phone anxiously, hoping they reach out. You're not bending over backward to prove your worth. Instead, you're already secure, already chosen, already someone worth desiring. I am their desire is your anchor. Every time you say it, you're rewiring your mind to believe it, to live it. You're not chasing anyone's attention. They're drawn to you because you embody what they seek, someone who knows their worth and acts as though they've already been chosen. In adopting this mindset, you're transforming yourself from a background character into a main character, someone they can't ignore. Number 4. Play the what-if game. When it comes to making someone choose you, curiosity and confidence are essential tools. And the what-if game is a powerful way to unlock both. Playing this game pushes you to explore bold, unexpected actions and possibilities, allowing you to break away from old habits and embrace a new, magnetic energy. It's about reprogramming your mind to think differently, no longer bound by doubts or what-ifs that hold you back, but by those that encourage you to take steps forward. This shift creates an attraction that makes others take notice, leaving them wondering why they suddenly can't get you off their mind. Here's how it works. Every time you find yourself hesitating or falling into predictable patterns, stop and ask, what if I chose the boldest option? Imagine the impact of stepping out of your comfort zone, doing the unexpected. Perhaps you're debating whether to text them first or whether to make yourself available in that moment. Play the what-if game. Ask yourself, what if I didn't reach out? What if I focused on myself instead? This shift changes your mindset from, I need them to choose me, to I am the one worth choosing. This game is about developing an attitude that's fearless, intriguing, and confident. When you start thinking, what if I didn't need their approval? Or, what if I acted as if I was already chosen? You'll begin acting differently. You're no longer following the same patterns of chasing or proving yourself. Instead, you're allowing a natural curiosity and sense of adventure to guide you. This subtle change adds a layer of mystery to your presence that others find compelling. By regularly challenging yourself with the what-if game, you create that aura. You're giving off the energy of someone who's not afraid to take chances, someone who's at peace with themselves. That energy makes you incredibly attractive. Now, let's talk about how this builds confidence. When you step into bold choices, you naturally develop a deeper trust in yourself. Every time you decide to try something new or take a risk, you're proving to yourself that you're capable, that you're worth it. And here's the secret. When you feel worthy, others see you that way too. So, here's your challenge. Whenever you feel unsure, or whenever you find yourself acting out of neediness, ask, what if I was the one who chose? Or, what if I stepped back and let them wonder about me? By embracing the what-if game, you're not just thinking outside the box, you're living outside of it. And that is what makes someone unforgettable. 5. Adopt a playful, curious curiosity. Playful, curious curiosity. Now, you might be thinking, how could curiosity possibly make someone choose you? And let me be clear, we're not talking about any ordinary curiosity. We're talking about playful curiosity, a mindset that's light, adventurous, and deeply attractive. It's a way of seeing the world and yourself that brings fresh energy into every interaction, making you irresistible to those around you. So, what exactly is playful curiosity? It's the art of approaching life and people with an open, genuine interest, without any heavy expectations or pressure. Imagine you're meeting someone not because you want them to like you, but because you're truly interested in who they are, what they're about, and what unique perspectives they might bring. Playful curiosity isn't about impressing anyone. It's about enjoying the process of discovery. And let me tell you, folks, people can sense this difference instantly. When you're genuinely curious about the world around you, you radiate a light, open energy that naturally draws people in. This mindset also shifts your focus from, will they choose me, to, what can I discover today? When you stop putting all the weight on whether or not they notice you, you begin to stand out in a unique way. You're not chasing them. Instead, you're engaging with life. And nothing is more magnetic than someone who's fully present, engaged, and enjoying themselves without the need for validation. Let's break it down even further. When you adopt a playful curiosity, you're not only more relaxed and comfortable, but also more open to opportunities. You're willing to see things differently, step outside your comfort zone, and experience life from new perspectives. And people notice this because you're not coming from a place of neediness or trying too hard to prove your worth. Instead, you're letting things flow naturally, and that makes them want to be part of your experience. Imagine meeting someone who asks questions not out of obligation, but out of real interest. They're engaged, they listen, and they're genuinely intrigued by what you have to say. Doesn't that feel good? People are naturally drawn to this energy because it's rare, refreshing, and inviting. When you bring a sense of playful curiosity to your interactions, you create an environment where others feel valued and seen, which in turn makes them see you in a brighter light. And here's the kicker. Playful curiosity helps you stay lighthearted, which keeps you from taking things too seriously. Relationships, attraction, and connection aren't about forcing outcomes. They're about allowing things to unfold. By approaching life with playful curiosity, you give others the space to come to you because they feel that light, adventurous spirit. You're creating an experience they want to be part of. So, here's your challenge. Next time you're in a conversation, try asking questions from a place of true curiosity, not because you want to impress or be liked. Embrace this mindset fully. Let each interaction be a small adventure, a chance to see things in a new way. This subtle shift in attitude will not only make you more appealing, but will also help you build genuine connections that are far deeper than anything forced or planned. And who knows, you might find that by simply being open and curious, they'll feel an undeniable pull toward you that they can't explain but won't want to ignore. 6. Find a signature accessory. There's something undeniably powerful about a signature accessory. It's that one unique detail that people instantly associate with you, a small touch that makes a lasting impression and adds an air of intrigue. When it comes to making someone see your worth, a signature accessory can be a secret weapon. It conveys confidence and individuality without saying a word, showing them that you're someone who knows who they are and isn't afraid to stand out. Why does this work? People remember details, especially unique ones that set you apart. Think about it. How often do you recall a person's outfit from head to toe? Probably not often, but a well-chosen accessory that sticks? A signature accessory is something uniquely yours, something that people can't help but notice and associate with you. It becomes a subtle yet powerful way to make yourself memorable, hinting at your personality and leaving a trace of you in their mind long after you've left the room. So, what makes a good signature accessory? First, it should resonate with your style and be something you genuinely enjoy wearing or carrying. This isn't about being flashy or following trends. It's about expressing something authentic about yourself. Here are a few unique ideas that can help you create a memorable presence. 1. Signature color outfit. Imagine being known as the person who always wears a specific color, like all black or vibrant red. This isn't just a wardrobe choice. It's a brand statement that speaks to your personality. By committing to a single color, you create a visual identity that others will instantly recognize. Choose a shade that complements you and reflects your vibe: bold, mysterious, calm, or vibrant. This simple yet powerful style choice creates consistency and intrigue, making you someone people remember and associate with a distinct, stylish presence. 2. Signature scent with a twist. Layered fragrance. Make your scent even more unique by layering 2 fragrances that complement each other. The twist creates a custom scent profile that's entirely yours, something people can't find on a shelf. When you layer 2 signature scents, it adds depth and complexity, leaving an impression that's memorable and distinctly you. This is ideal for creating a sensory signature that's as unique as your personality. 3. Personalized digital watch face or smart ring. If you want to keep things modern, consider a custom digital accessory. A personalized smartwatch face or a sleek minimalist smart ring can add a hint of tech-savvy sophistication to your look. Digital watches with unique faces can display something personal or meaningful, like a favorite phrase or a stylized design, while a smart ring gives a discreet, high-tech vibe. These items aren't just accessories. They're functional, on-trend, and perfect for those who want a subtle touch of personality. A signature accessory isn't just about looking good. It's about creating an element of intrigue that makes people remember you. When you wear something consistently, it becomes a part of how others identify you. It's like leaving a subtle mark, a hint of your personality that leaves them wanting to know more. So, here's your challenge. Find that one accessory that truly resonates with you, something that feels authentic and reflects your unique personality. Once you've chosen it, make it yours. Wear it proudly. Let it become part of your daily presence. Over time, this small yet powerful detail will make a lasting impression, drawing others to you naturally. Because in the end, it's not just about what you wear, it's about how you wear it, how it becomes a piece of you that others can't ignore. 7. Master the art of storytelling. Storytelling is an ancient, universal tool that captures attention and leaves an indelible mark on the listener. When it comes to making someone choose you, being a skilled storyteller can make you unforgettable. People are naturally drawn to those who can share meaningful, engaging, or even humorous narratives. Why is storytelling so powerful? Because it evokes emotion, creates connection, and reveals a glimpse of who you are in an authentic, relatable way. It's not about spinning elaborate tales. It's about sharing moments, lessons, or experiences in a way that resonates with others. Start by identifying a few key stories in your life, moments of triumph, lessons learned, or even funny mishaps that shaped who you are. When you share these stories, focus on authenticity and relatability. Highlight the emotions and personal growth in your story, and let your personality shine through. Here are tips for mastering the art of storytelling. Set the scene, paint a vivid picture of where and when the story takes place. The more immersive the setting, the the more your listener feels like they're right there with you. Keep it relatable. Frame your story in a way that resonates with your audience. Share universal emotions like joy, surprise, or perseverance that people can connect to. Emphasize the takeaway end with a lesson, insight, or humorous twist. A great story isn't just entertaining, it leaves the listener with something to think about. Storytelling isn't just about entertaining, it's about building trust and relatability. When someone feels like they understand you on a deeper level, they're far more likely to be drawn to you. 8. Cultivate confidence. Through micro-actions. Confidence is one of the most attractive qualities anyone can have. But true confidence doesn't come from a grand gesture. It's built over time through consistent micro-actions that align with your values and goals. Here's how to cultivate confidence step by step. Celebrate small wins. Confidence grows with every small success. Set achievable goals, whether it's speaking up in a meeting, trying a new skill, or simply stepping out of your comfort zone. Each small win reinforces your belief in yourself. Practice positive self-talk. The way you speak to yourself matters. Replace self-doubt with affirmations that remind you of your strengths and capabilities. Body language matters. Stand tall, make eye contact, and smile. Even if you're not feeling 100% confident, adopting confident body language can trick your brain into feeling more self-assured. Learn to handle rejection gracefully. Confidence doesn't mean you'll never face setbacks. It means you handle them with resilience. View rejection as a stepping stone rather than a barrier, and keep moving forward. Over time, these small, intentional actions will build an unshakable confidence that others will find magnetic. 9. Let your passion shine. Passion is contagious. When you talk about something you love, whether it's a hobby, a cause, or a career goal, you naturally light up and draw people in. Passion shows that you're driven, authentic, and full of life, which makes you incredibly appealing. To make your passions stand out, share your excitement. Don't be afraid to express your enthusiasm for what you love. Passion is most attractive when it's genuine and unapologetic. Be curious about their passions. Show interest in what excites them too. Passionate people appreciate others who are curious and supportive. By letting your passions shine, you not only make yourself stand out, but also inspire others to open up and connect on a deeper level. 10. Leave space for mystery. Finally, one of the most underrated ways to make someone choose you is to leave a little mystery. You don't need to reveal everything about yourself right away. In fact, holding back just enough to intrigue them can create a sense of anticipation and curiosity. Mystery doesn't mean being secretive or aloof. It's about being intentional with what you share and when. It's about creating an air of intrigue that keeps others wanting to know more about you. Here's how to cultivate mystery. Don't over-explain. Let your actions speak louder than words. Be selective with your stories. Share meaningful moments, but leave some details for future conversations. Show depth. Gradually, allow people to discover different layers of your personality over time. By creating just enough mystery, you become someone worth discovering, a puzzle they'll want to solve. To summarize, making someone choose you isn't about changing who you are. It's about highlighting your authentic self in a way that resonates with others. By adopting a playful curiosity, mastering storytelling, cultivating confidence, showcasing your passions, and leaving a touch of mystery, you naturally draw people in. You're not chasing them. You're inviting them into a world that's uniquely yours. So go ahead, step into your power, and watch as they gravitate toward you effortlessly.